Briefly, we'll talk about landlord and tenant relationship. Now, can landlords arrest a tenant simply because the tenant comes home at late hour in the midnight, have friends that smoke, have friends that come play music just like that? In time past, in time past, the landlord cannot arrest a tenant just because of that. At best, serve the tenant quick notice and allow the tenant to leave. Now, the landlord can actually get a tenant arrested in because of that. Why? Because recently in Edo State, mind you, this is just based on Edo State as a focus. Because now, if somebody is caught or found guilty of kidnapping, that means automatically the structure he used to kidnap, whether it's the landlord or not, whether he's related or not, the property will be demolished. Now, for the landlord to save himself or that mess, we all know that in Nigeria things are so expensive. For the landlord to save himself for that, he needs to get the tenant arrested for the police to investigate why he's living like that. So that, let's say, for example, maybe as time goes on, even when the tenant exits the property, it will be there, it will be on record that actually the landlord made effort. The landlord made effort to inquire why the tenant is living like that. And traces of kidnapping, issues of kidnapping will not be traced to the landlord's house. And let's say, peradventure, as the investigation starts, commence, and discover that, oh, this tenant is actually guilty of kidnapping, courtesan, and human trafficking, as the case may be, the landlord, can really get away. His property will not be demolished. Why? Because he started the investigation. He brought the police to investigate. So he will be spared. Now, that landlord is different from that other landlord that relaxed. He never cared. He never invited the police. Nothing. That other second landlord, the property will be demolished. Now, one will question demolition of that property. Is it legal? The question of whether it's legal or not is a topic for another day. But mind you, once your property is demolished, you go to court. Don't forget, if you get to court, it will take some time, due process, judgment will be delivered, as the case may be. And once judgment is delivered, enforcing judgment is another challenge. So, to save yourself from all of those stress, it is better you do the needful on time and avoid your house property being demolished.